You are listening to Telling Tales by Namrata.
Hi, our first guest in this series is Kaashvi Heda. Yes, she is my elder daughter, 7 years old, from Hyderabad, India. Her day to day questions motivated me to start this series, where I would try to answer questions on morality and mannerism. So, Kashvi, let's hear out your question.
Hi, we have machines and robots to do all our household work, like cleaning, mopping, washing dishes, and washing clothes. Then, why can't we have a robot to do my homework as well so that I get more time to play?
Ha, I must agree. It's quite interesting to see machines and robots working and really wish it could do all the possible work in the world. But doing your homework, well, you need to do it yourself, and I will tell you why. This reminds me of a story about Ria and her robot. So, first, let's hear the story. Once there lived a 7-year-old girl named Ria. She was bright and intelligent, who enjoyed going to school and playing with friends. One thing that Ria didn't like to do was her homework given at school. She always used to find ways to avoid homework or wanted her parents to do it for her. One day, Ria's parents bought a robot cleaner to help with the household chores. Her mother programmed the robot to sweep and mop the house when instructed to do so. Ria was very excited to see how the robot swept and mopped the entire home without any help from anyone. Ria thought, this robot is so amazing as it can do all the household work. But it will be all the more interesting if it could do my homework. Few days later, Ria's mother was going out for some work. As she stepped out of the house, she said, Ria, I'm going out and will be back in some time. Please, don't simply pass time. Before I'm back, finish your work for today. Then only I will allow you to go out and play. Ria was disappointed. As usual, she didn't want to do her homework and wondered if somebody else can do it for her. However, she realized that this was a perfect opportunity to try something that she was longing to do for many days. Robot will do my homework, she thought with a sly smile on her face. Ria was quick to set her notebooks and stationery required for the homework. She called the robot to her room and instructed the machine to do her homework. The robot did not respond. However, Ria hurriedly started the robot machine and left it with her notebook as she ran out of the house to play with her friends. An hour later, when Ria realized that her mother was about to return, she quickly went back to the house to check if the robot has completed her homework. But alas! She was shocked at the sight of the robot and her notebooks. What have you done? Ria cried as she saw the robot had scribbled all over her notebooks and few pages were torn apart as it was struggling to get over the books and write something. Ria started crying. Just then, her mother returned home and Ria told her what happened. Ria's mother explained to her calmly that the robot was programmed to do the household chores. It is just a machine that does only what it is meant for. Everything is supposed to be done the way it is meant to be. Just like you don't know how to mop the floor. The robot doesn't know how to complete your homework. So Ria had learned a lesson that day. She realized that she must do the assignments herself, and that's how she would learn what is taught at school. Well, this was the story about Ria and robot. It's quite possible that in future there might be machines or robots helping in finishing your homework. But kids, do you think it makes sense? Why do we get homework? We get homework because whatever is taught at school, we can practice it at home and understand it much better. Hence, we should always do homework on our own. We can always take help if needed, but we cannot have somebody else do it for us. So I hope, Kaashvi, you liked the story and it answered your question as well. Thank you for asking.